We wanted to welcome in an IDF soldier who has fought off Hamas terrorists this past Saturday when they attacked Israel, killing more than now 1,300. He cannot be fully identified due to security reasons, so we'll refer to him as Sergeant Y, who joins us now. Sergeant, welcome to National Report. You have quite the unique and almost unimaginable personal story in that you've come face to face with Hamas terrorists. Can you bring us back to what happened nearly 1 week ago?
First of all, hi. So Saturday morning around 6 a.m., we start hearing rockets, these huge booms. The whole room shakes. I'm woken up by one of my friends. We run into shelter. I want to say sorry in advance. I don't know all the Army terminology in English, but I'll do my best. After that, we're told that there's a few terrorists who've invaded, and that we have to go protect. I'm part of a small team that is called whenever something specific happens. So I go to my room, get my gear, and we're off. Just as I go out the front gate, I'm sprayed out with fire. We see 10 terrorists against us. We were 5. Off the bat, one of my friends is shot right in the thigh. A bullet went through all the way to his backside. We take shelter in these big blocks. They're all stacked up on each other, and they create this little shape. So we're in there, and then we open fire. We were in a battle that lasts around between an hour and an hour and a half. We managed to kill about 2 or 3 until they run off. But it was a hard battle. They had grenades, rocket launchers, RPGs, not rocket launchers, RPGs, but they just had 10 times the ammunition and weaponry that we had. But we fought hard, and we managed to kill enough for them to decide an alternative way into our base.
And Sergeant, you were injured too, is that correct or no?
That is correct. I have a grenade shrapnel in my leg, and I had some in my chin. They took out from my chin. I have a few more pieces in my head, but they were leaving that for the body to reject. But yeah, I'm relatively, I got hit very lightly.
Sergeant, you were one of the first, if not the first, on this program that we were able to speak to that has actually come face to face with Hamas terrorists and fought with them. Can you describe to the American people the difference in their fighting style, what they bring when you come face to face with a terrorist versus obviously a military trained soldier, the difference in that fighting a Hamas terrorist?
Well, there's 2 aspects to it. I'll start with the first. I believe that we face the Nukhba forces, which is the commando units of the Hamas. The way I'm assuming this is because there's a commander that sits at the back and screams orders at his soldiers, as opposed to us. And I think also in America, the commander leads. So it's slightly cowardly, in my opinion. Also, in other altercations with terrorists, that wasn't my only altercation, but in other altercations, they just seem to not really care about their lives, their friends' lives. It just all seemed very vicious and with no. It wasn't warfare. It was just trying to murder. That was it. It was a murderous rage. It's like fighting zombies, if I were to describe it. They're just coming for you as fast as they can and trying to get to you, and killing you is all they can think about, at least in how I felt.
Sergeant, can you describe the community that you were called to protect in that moment? Who are members of that community?
Yeah, so I was stationed in Sufa, which is south of the border. It's near Egypt. We were there already for a month and a half. Pretty standard stuff. Every time there was anyone approaches the border, we're instantly called. It was all usually very much taken care of. That's why this was such a surprise. Nothing we could have ever imagined. And fortunately, the protectors within Sufa, they also have a few people there with guns, managed to do a good job protecting the civilians there. And that's it.
Before we let you go, you were under attack. You were outnumbered, as you described. I know your friends were hit as well, other soldiers, and you were injured as well. Today, where do you stand? Do you want to get more involved? Are you more fearful today? Are you strengthened today?
Yeah, so I still have shrapnel in my leg, which is infected. But all I can think about is getting back to my team. I just want to be able to help fight back. This isn't a choice. This is all we have. There's nowhere else for us to go. Truly, I'm not just trying to throw mottos at you. This is just all we have. So it's an obvious choice. It's not really a, oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't. The moment I'm healthy, I'm going to be back with my team, and I'm going to, whether it's Lebanon heats up or whether it's Gaza as of now, I will be there at if I'm just given a chance.
Well, our deepest condolences to you. I want to say thank you for sharing your story, your personal story, again, fighting off Hamas terrorists. Best to you, to healing, and again, to your country. Thank you for that.